Hi, Raw Dog 906 here. Um, Trying to come up with subject matter for a video for this week, and I've decided I would talk about something that's near and dear to us. Something that definitely can make our condition a lot worse, and that would be stress. Yes, our good friend, stress. And it's perfect timing for me because stress is pretty well a 24/7 constant in my life, and lately it's been getting the better of me, so that's been one of the reasons why I've not been able to put out a video at the beginning of the week instead of the end here. And I was, considering dedicating like Sundays or Mondays to be the video day, but our dear old friend stress will put a kibosh to that. I've had a real rough week from last Friday until like pretty much yesterday and today. I'm personal on this channel, so basically I'll just admit that I had a vehicle deal go bad and a couple things in my personal relationships, but those I won't really disclose. We'll just say that it's a shit show and stress. So then it's like, how do you differentiate the stress from a RA flare, and does stress accentuate an RA flare? And I pretty well think so that it does, because I found out that the more stressed I am, the more depressed I am. Hey, there's a rhyme right there, so that stands to reason. Um, Definitely not moving limber and cheerfully, skipping around stuff. So, um, you know, it's funny that, emotional will tie into physical. I mean, stress presents itself very, very familiarly to the point where, like, you go and check your pulse rate and you find that just sitting in a chair, just merely sitting in a chair, the easiest thing you can do, basic human function, probably the easiest thing that you'll ever treat yourself to RA, and you go get one of those little pulse oximeters and put it on your finger, and you find that at rest you're at 130 beats per minute or more, and you find out your blood pressure, are stage 2 hypertension numbers or something like that. That'll show you in a hell of a heartbeat what stress can do. So, yeah, it's no wonder that those of us already suffering with this debilitating condition, if we were living our best life, if we had steak and caviar delivered to us 24/7 and wonderful personal relationships of just dreams and smiles and just, you know, unlimited sex. I'm going to say it. This is raw dog style. So funny, little metaphor right there, too. But whatever. I'm just saying, those good things, and RA is still a motherfucker. And I will, maybe I should get a t shirt made with that. But probably got enough explicit deletes on t shirts or hats. But anyhow, um, I just, that's why humor means so much to me. A lot of things say, what's the best stress relief? And I just alluded to a minute ago, sex. Sex is a hell of a stress relief. I'm not going to be shy, whether you got to take matters into your own hand or whether you're fortunate enough to have a willing partner. That's an awesome stress relief. Being YouTube here, I can't like play a lot of background music, but I got a plethora of music. I mean, my taste in music varies widely. You look at the beard and the hillbilly look, and you might say, "Hey, bluegrass guy," and it's like, yeah, I got into bluegrass, love bluegrass, hate American country. As a matter of fact, one day I was thinking making a video just naming off, some of the songs I like and how they relate to RA lyrics and stuff, and so again, thinking ahead towards what I could do in the future here with videos, but yeah, music. Ms. Mazzy, oh, she's a little terror at times, They'll get into things they're not supposed to, but she is a true emotional support animal. She's right by my side. Um, it seems when I have like the cardiac episode, she's not nearly as up front and center as I would like her to be, but there's times where she just gets my energy. She just comes and comforts right next to me and like, muzzle right against my arm or chest or something. Just knows it's like dial it down a few degrees, calm down. And that means a lot to me. And that shows you that, animals in nature, primal beings as we call them, are way more in touch with human emotion than other human beings are. You find out quickly who your friends are in this world or family. Just because you share the same blood and DNA doesn't mean they're going to give a flying fuck about you. And, I could make a whole hour video on that one probably too, but we're going with stress for the win here. And I got a feeling that, if you think of a fireplace and they used to have this little puffer billow thing that you used to have to pump with your hands. And if you've ever been at a campfire, what's the first thing you got to do? You got to, kind of blow on it a little bit or hope that, a little bit of a breeze is coming off and, that'll get the tinder going. And then you start actually, getting a good campfire roaring after a while. But, it needs oxygen, it needs life. And that's kind of what we do with stress is that it's the oxygen and life to an RA flare, that fire that's burning inside us already. So stress is more actually than the wind and the oxygen. It's actually the gasoline and, might as well throw a propane tank in there while you're at it because, stress can get the best of us. I believe that stress equates to depression and it also, takes the life right out of us. Sometimes I only feel good when I'm laying down, immobile, just on my back and just, shut the hell down. And sleep don't come easy when you're stressed. I sometimes would fight for 14 hours to get like 5 hours of sleep. And then sometimes, I knock out, sleep through an alarm or something like that. But most of the time, I lay there in my own thoughts. It's just how it goes with stress. I'd like to hear what you personally do for stress. I mentioned some honest choices in my mind, of what's good. I used to enjoy taking what they call, Sunday drives and stuff, but RA kind of screws that a little bit too because, I'm not the wilderness explorer. I got to look for it, but I don't get to do the fun things I used to do anymore. And I want to fight back for that. I want to definitely get back to that. But, some people might paint. Like I said, drop your comments off in my group. These videos are made primarily for the group Raw Dog 906's hashtag TeamFuckRA. And I would like you to be an active part of that group. It's a private group now, so whatever you say in there will be good. So I got an error message here, so it looks like I'm going to have to wrap up this video. So I'm just going to have to say, keep fighting a good fight, and peace and love to you all. Be coming at you with a video next week.